friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something powerful, fun, and honestly a little overdue, because the tech history is packed with legendary women, innovators, inventors, codebreakers, engineers, who didn't just join technology, they built it. And if you've ever used Wi-Fi, clicked a link, typed a message, launched a rocket, or done basically anything on the internet, you've benefited from their work. So go grab a snack, adjust your nerd glasses, real or imaginary, and let's celebrate famous women in technology who help shape the world we're living in right now. And yes, by the end you'll have at least 3 new heroes. Let's go! First up we have Ada Lovelace. Back in the 1800s, yes, the 1800s, Ada looked at Charles Babbage's mechanical computer concept that basically said, okay, but what if this machine could do more than math? She wrote what's widely considered the first algorithm intended for a machine. And here's the wild part. She imagined computers making music and art before we even had electricity like that. Ada wasn't just ahead of her time, she was living in a different century mentally. Ada was basically the original, I had this idea before it was even cool. Next up we have Grace Hopper, a Navy Rear Admiral, computer scientist, and absolute icon. Grace helped create the first compiler, which is the thing that translates human-friendly code into machine language, meaning she helped make programming accessible to more people. She also popularized the term debugging after a moth was found stuck in a computer relay. True story, a legendary story. Imagine being so influential that a moth becomes part of your legacy. And if you've ever written code and said, why is it doing that? Grace Hopper understands you spiritually. Okay, now we're going glamorous with Hedy Lamarr. She was a famous, beautiful actress, and also a brilliant inventor. During World War II, she co-developed a concept called frequency hopping to help prevent enemy interception of signals. That idea helped influence modern wireless communication, think Bluetooth and Wi-Fi foundations. So yes, your Wi-Fi has a little bit of Hollywood in it. Now we're going to space. Katherine Johnson. She was a mathematician at NASA whose calculations were crucial for orbit trajectories, including the mission that put John Glenn into orbit. At a time when being a woman in STEM was hard, being a black woman in STEM was next level hard. Katherine's work was so trusted that astronauts specifically asked her for her verification. That's not just intelligence, that's excellence under pressure. If you've ever heard of the phrase, "this is not a drill," Margaret Hamilton basically wrote it in code. She led the team that developed the Apollo guidance software. And when the Apollo 11 computer started throwing overload alarms, the software prioritized the most important tasks, helping prevent a failure during the moon landing. Also, she helped popularize the term software engineering at a time when software wasn't really taken seriously. She didn't just write code, she wrote code that landed on the actual moon. Next we have Radia Perlman, often called the mother of the internet. She created the spanning tree protocol, which helped make network bridges work reliably. In simple terms, she helped networks avoid chaos and collapse as they scaled up. So anytime you're online and things don't instantly fall apart, thank Radia. Seriously. If the internet is a party, she designed the floor plan so everyone wasn't running into the walls. Now let's talk about Annie Easley, a NASA computer scientist and mathematician. She worked on software for rocket systems and energy technologies, including battery and power systems. She also helped open doors for women and minorities in STEM by being visible, excellent, and persistent. She wasn't just doing the work, she was changing who got to do the work. Now to modern tech, we have Fei-Fei Li, who is a major figure in AI. She helped lead the development of ImageNet, a huge dataset that accelerates breakthroughs in computer vision and deep learning. If you've seen AI get really good at recognizing images, objects, and scenes, ImageNet was a huge turning point. Basically, she helped teach computers how to see, which is both amazing and slightly terrifying depending on your camera settings. Next, we have Kimberly Bryant, who's the founder of Black Girls Code. She created opportunities for young black girls to learn programming, robotics, and digital skills, helping to address a major equity gap in tech education. This is one of my favorite kinds of tech impact, not just building tools, but building people. Because the future of tech should look like the world, period. Last but absolutely not least, we have Timnit Gebru. She's a leading voice in ethical AI, including research on algorithmic biases, transparency, and the real-world harms that can come from move fast and break things when the thing being broken is people's lives. Her work pushes the tech world to ask, not just can we build it, but should we build it this way and who does this affect? That's not anti-technology, that's pro-human. Okay, deep breath, wow. Ada, Grace, Hedy, Katherine, Margaret, Radia, Annie, Fei-Fei, Kimberly, Timnit. That's centuries of brilliance, resilience, and innovation across mathematics, networking, aerospace, AI, and ethics. And here's the best part. This isn't just for history, this is a reminder. If you're learning to code, studying engineering, switching careers, building a startup, or just trying to find your place in STEM, you're not late, you're not alone, and you're definitely not the first to do something bold. If you enjoyed this, hit like, subscribe, and comment. Which woman in tech inspires you the most, and who should I feature next? Because I 100% can make a part 2 and I will gladly do it. Thanks for watching, and remember, the future is built by people who show up, learn boldly, and refuse to be underestimated. See you in the next video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more tech content or check me out on my socials at Coco Krasinski. Today we're talking about tech trailblazers. Tech trailblazers. Trailblazers. Okay, let's go. We'll just have you do it. Next up we have Grace Hopper, who's Navy. Why? Rear Admiral. Why am I saying different words? I'm like saying completely different. Who didn't just join technology, they built it. The tech industry, the tech history. Because the tech history, should I redo that? Babbage's. Okay. Grace helped create the first compiler, which is a thing that translates. Okay. I wish I was better at this. Next time I'll be better if this works out. She also popularized. Okay, so look. Let me do that again.
How am I doing this phases?
So, oh, my button just popped. Sorry. I've gained weight. Well, it's okay. I'll lose it. Okay. Let me bat myself back up. Okay. And when the Apollo 11 computer started, it's too many L's. Next we have Radia. How do you say Radia Perlman? Radia. Okay. She created the spanning tree protocol, which helped make network bridges work reliably. I'm getting tired, I guess. So anything. Now let's talk about Annie Easley, a NASA computer science. I'm getting. Oh, okay.
ImageNet.
ImageNet. A black girl's code. Helping address a major equity gap in tech education. Let me do that again. Whew. Last but absolutely not least, we have Timnit Gebru. I'm skipping words. I'm alive, aren't I? I'm alive. I don't know if I'm actually here anymore. I'm somewhere else. I'm at Disney.
Welcome to Tech Talk with